everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today, oh so long last, I have my thoughts on Halo Reach. Now, you're probably all wondering, how the hell has this taken me so long? And well, to give you a bit of a background, I got an Xbox Series S for Christmas last year, the first Xbox that I actually liked, which I know is probably going to be very controversial, because the other two Xboxes are very highly regarded. Well, the 360, the Xbox One, Anyway, so yeah, this was the first Xbox I properly liked. So I had an idea. Hey, let's give Halo a go. You know, I've heard all the hype over the years, so I just want to see what it was about. So naturally, I bought all 8 games. Well, no, I actually got them all free on the Xbox Game Pass through the Master Chief Collection, which gave me the first 6. And then I got Halo 5 and Halo Infinite separately, of course, then on the Master Chief Collection. But I started out with Halo Reach. Yeah, that was a very depressing start. Hey, yeah. It was, the best way I've described this game is a beautiful tragedy. Like, it really showed how beautifully a team of Spartans could work together, because, of course, up to that point, we'd never seen that. Like, it was Master Chief on his own. Now, the reason I started with Halo Reach, because it was first on the Master Chief Collection, and it's first in the timeline, so I wanted to get a good start, see, like, where it all started, so that's why I went with Halo Reach. But as I said, it was beautiful to see how well a team of Spartans could work together, because, as I said, Chief has always been on his own, so we'd never really experienced that up to that point. Of course, Halo 5 changed that as well, but it was nice to see a group of Spartans actually working together with each other. And of course, there were 6 members, thanks to you, because of course the player was Noble 6. And of course we had the other 5 members, which are the Noble 1, Commander Carter, who was frankly very, very stoic. He was probably one of my favourite members of the team. Then we had his second in command, Noble 2, Kat, who was very much the strategist of the group, and I can't lie, I really liked her a lot. She was very fun. And then we had Noble 4, then we had Noble 3, which was Jun, the only one that we know to still be alive in the modern Halo era. Specifically, most recently referenced, kind of, in the Halo 5 era with him training the Spartan Force. So, Noble 3, Jun, he was very cool. Like, he was the sniper of the group, and his mission that was with him, I can't remember what it was called, I think it was the 4th mission, was very fun. I really enjoyed that one. You know, sniping out the Covenant base and seeing how Jun worked was very fun, in my opinion. Then you had Noble 4, Emil, who was just kind of the maniac of the group, with his dagger just stabbing everyone. He was just a bundle of fun. And then Noble 5, George. Probably actually my ultimate favourite member of the team, because he was just the big brute of the group. He was a gentle giant in the most literal way. He was so fun and so cool, and his death was an absolute tragedy, and so were the others, because of course, most of the team died, with the exception of Jun, and potentially Noble 6, but I'll come to that later, because you know I'm going to talk about that. And the first person to die was, of course, George, when Noble 6 and him were sent to a Covenant supercarrier via two sabers, which I don't think we've seen much since in the Halo series. Anyway, they were sent up in a saber. Actually, it was one saber with them together. And they were sent to destroy the Covenant supercarrier. And unfortunately, the bomb that George planted had a broken timer, so he had to set it off himself, thus killing him. And the next to die was Kat, who frankly, I was just infuriated by her death. She just got a lucky hit on her from an elite. What? That was... Ugh. That was the only one that genuinely annoyed me. I thought, no. No way is she going out like that. And it turns out, that's exactly how she went out. God, that sucked. Next up was Carter. And he died quite nobly. No pun intended. Actually, no. Pun very intended. He died, saving Emil and Noble 6's life, by crashing his Pelican straight into a Covenant Scarab, which was by far the coolest thing I have ever seen him do. And then, of course, towards the very end of the game, Emil died by getting, ironically, stabbed by an elite. Yeah, that was kind of ironic, in my opinion. I felt very sad for him. But now, let's get on to the other parts of the game, of course. We know the Pillar of Autumn was there during the game, and in fact, the main mission towards the end of the game was to get Cortana to the Pillar of Autumn, ready for the Master Chief. And I can't lie, throughout the game, as soon as I heard the words Pillar of Autumn, I thought, where is he? Wake him up, please. We need help. And unfortunately, they didn't. We saw no signs of the Master Chief in this game, which frankly really hurts, because, well, Reach was on the verge of, well, it did eventually fall. But no, they could have woken up the Master Chief, but they didn't. But of course, that makes sense, because then Reach probably wouldn't have fallen. But yeah, the fact that the Pillar of Autumn was present along with Captain Keyes was really cool. And of course, you got to meet Cortana and Dr. Halsey, which was just phenomenally awesome. And yeah, that was probably one of my favourite aspects of the game. Now, moving on to Noble Six himself. Now, that final mission, Lone Wolf, with the dreaded words, objective, survive. As soon as I saw those, I thought, oh no, my turn now, is it? Yeah, it was. You see, well, you as Noble Six fight off as much of the Covenant as you physically can, and I went nuts. I rinsed through my assault rifle and then my magnum, and then I used the turrets and then the grenades, and then I went hand to hand for a bit. But I still ultimately got killed. Or did I? Yes, of course, I'm referring to the theory of Noble Six actually surviving and hiding out in a cave. And well, I've got to be honest, I believe in that theory. Not because, well, partly because I'm very hopeful that he did, but also, I've seen the cutscene in a bit more detail. Barely anything actually hits him. In fact, the only thing that does hit him is one single energy dagger, which won't do much to a Spartan, really. So, of course, the first elite he got hit by, he actually kicked off. And then, of course, the next elite that tried to stab him, he rolled away from. And then the final elite, which did eventually get him with that energy dagger, he did take that hit. And then, of course, when that other elite came back, well, the first one, he kicked him off again. So I don't think Noble Six has actually died. But that's just my thoughts on that. Let me know if you disagree in the comments. But yeah, this game was an absolutely beautiful tragedy. Of course, Reach was always destined to fall. We knew that from the trailer and, of course, the opening cutscene of the game. Like, you saw Noble Six's helmet cracked and on the ground. It was gonna happen, and see that happen throughout the game was heartbreaking. Of course, the Covenant were portrayed in this game as a very foreign entity. Like, you knew nothing about them, and they were just vicious in this game. In fact, they were probably the most vicious in this game out of any of them. And frankly, that's what made me hate the Covenant the most, was because they were just so vicious and ruthless. Like, they didn't care about anything other than glassing Reach, which they eventually did, which, of course, eventually led to the demise of Noble Team, for the most part. But yeah, I really do like this game. I would definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't already, even though it's been out for 13 years, although I can't say much because I've only checked it out this year myself. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video on my thoughts on Halo Reach. So, please, like this video, subscribe to mine and Roxanne's channels, her link's in the description, my button is down there. Please click the sub button, stand the bells to get both sets of our notifications. Comment as well, because why not? And let me know what you think of this game and who your favourite character was, which was your least favourite death and all that sort of stuff. Once you've done that too, actually, just give me your thoughts on the game as a whole. But once you've done that too, please follow me on my social medias. There'll be a link tree in the description, and below will be Roxanne's website, and I will confirm tomorrow on my race commentary stream. If I'm going live for a Stamcast tomorrow evening, I will confirm that on there for you guys. Of course, please check out Roxanne's website, as I said. And lastly, please do share this video with all of your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. I'll see you guys tomorrow with my race commentary stream, as well as tomorrow with another video, well, Monday with another video, and next Friday with my Halo Combat Evolved thoughts, well, Saturday actually. Bye everyone!